To be a winner, you must want to win, but must know of the chance of losing, and must not fear of it. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. It's not enough that you believe what you see, you must also understand what you see. Learning never exhausts the mind. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm, and whose conscience approves their conduct, will pursue their principles unto death. As you cannot do what you want what you can do. Life without love is no life at all. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Iron rusts from disuse. Stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen. Even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. Human subtlety will never devise an invention more beautiful, more simple, or more direct than does nature, because in her inventions nothing is lacking, and nothing is superfluous. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Although nature commences with reason and ends in experience, it is necessary for us to do the opposite, that is, to commence with experience and from this, to proceed to investigate the reason. All knowledge which ends in words will die as quickly as it came to life, with the exception of the written word, which is its mechanical part. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Experience is a truer guide than the words of others. Not to punish evil is equivalent to authorizing it. Be a mirror, absorb everything around you, and still remain the same. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. The deeper the feeling, the greater the pain. I thought I was learning to live, I was only learning to die. The time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. Once you have tasted the taste of sky, you will forever look up. Obstacles cannot crush me, every obstacle yields to stern resolve. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. He who truly knows has no occasion to shout. In time and with water, everything changes. Every action needs to be prompted by a motive. God sells us all things at the price of labor. He who wishes to be rich within a day will be hanged within a year. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. Life well spent is long. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff, most fails, some works, you do more of what works. If it works big, others quickly copy it, then you do something else. The trick is the doing something else. To discover the soul living in somebody's body, we watch the surrounding of the body, and if it's messy and disordered, so is the soul. Men of lofty genius, when they are doing the least work, are most active. Your brain is much better than you think, just use it. A clever man without wisdom is like a beautiful flower without fragrance. Beauty perishes in life, but is immortal in art. I am not poor. Poor are those who desire many things. He who possesses most must be most afraid of loss. The mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the profound wisdom of Leonardo da Vinci quotes. We hope his words will inspire you to reach your highest potential.